All right, how's it going, everyone? So, I already know some people are gonna ask. Yeah, almost launch day. It's not gonna launch today. I can tell you that. So the whole with the 3.0, how we're like, I was like, oh, if we get over 1,000 viewers, I'll launch early. It's not gonna happen today. If we get that many viewers, that's sick, but I don't think that's going to. Where's my scroll going so fast? But yeah, that's not gonna. It's not gonna happen. Just because there's like so much stuff that needs to be implemented, and it's like I'm just constantly running on a time crunch. Like I'm still doing stuff as we're talking. Gotta say 2K. No, like genuinely, the default profile isn't done. I just completed the ultra profile, so ultra profile is good. But default profile hasn't been done yet, so that's gonna be done by tomorrow morning. Although, if you want to early start on downloads, I've published the some of the outputs for 4.0. I put the body slide, Dynalod, grass cache, text gen, and xlod gen. Just not the normal profile stuff. Weapon content before 4.0 or 4.2? Honestly, that's not really my decision to make. Re-release 3.0? If we hit 5,000 viewers, I'll delete LoreRim forever. Azim gets marked essential. If I release it without polish, well, that's not gonna happen. Hopefully. Is it Witcher? But people crave a LoreRim 3.0 remaster. There's nothing that I think people are really gonna miss from 3.0. Because, I mean, when you look at the changelog, most of the stuff that was removed was just buggy or redundant. Like, almost everything that was removed was buggy or redundant. I mean, like, here's a good example. Skyclimb and dynamic parkour got completely superseded by the new parkour mod. Terrain parallax blending fix got completely superseded by terrain helper. So there's really not a lot of stuff here. Jack's cooking rectificated. Honestly, my food changes almost did like, you know, it basically overwrote the entire thing. A bunch of mods, yeah, some quest mods got removed for being buggy or bloatware. Like Diverse Dragons collection got removed, but there's a different mod that makes new dragons. For every 1,000 viewers, Jazargo gets smaller. Hell yeah. Literally unplayable without Debella's Bathhouse. You know what's... you know, one of the dumb reasons I removed Debella's Bathhouse, the door was different than all the other doors. Hey, Irie, thank you so much. Feels like playing Skyrim for the first time again. Hell yeah, that's the goal. So, you're gonna miss the high Rothgard troll. I hate inconsistency. I do. What's up, Zell? So, problem with Arya, she's an elf. That's funny. You know what I was considering doing? And I didn't end up doing it, but I'm kind of considering doing it. Is since all your skills start at 0, Oh yeah. It needs to be game capture. I hate that ended up getting so laggy with the OBS update. So anyway, one thing I consider doing is, so you know how your skills start at 0 now? Is I kind of wanted to make it so the race attributes are a little bit like do a +5 across the board for all of these. So like Altmer starts with 15 alteration and then 10 in these other skills, you know? I feel like that might be a good change, like a good last second change. Performance is the same or worse, should be better. Should be better. I should probably change the Bosmer description because they can't command nearby animals to fight for them anymore. I should probably change all the descriptions. So I might do that after the stream. I don't know. Should I? Not this. Do you guys? I mean, are you guys on board with that? If I make it so, I do for red guard, it's like 10 archery, block, light armor, smithing, two-handed, then 15 one-handed. I feel like that'd be good. Yes. Yeah, because that way with the major skill, you could technically start at 25 for one of the attributes. You'll never complain about Requiem being easier. That's funny. Bosmer's losing creature command. The creature command ability sucked, not gonna lie. I think now they get like a shock resist. Bro, stop and smell the pixels. No, you can't. That no, you definitely cannot do that, man. I do not recommend doing that. Changes to vampires? Yes, vampires ended up getting nerfed. Well, what are you compacting? Because, like, I don't trust that. Skyrim has very specific formats for things. I wouldn't trust an external tool not specifically designed for a Bethesda game to compact things. That just sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, so one of the big changes is the all of the birth signs are completely unique now. So one thing I was talking to Shazda about, what I want to eventually do is make the standing stones have a purpose again, because birth sign is a permanent thing. So what I was considering is what we do is we make the birth signs permanent. You select them at the start, but make the standing stones, the ones you find in the world, just like Oblivion, give you a temporary buff. So maybe like Thief Stone just gives you like the trio stones. They just give you like a small temporary buff to one of the attributes, stuff like that. And you have to go back to the stone to refresh it. I feel like that wouldn't make them useless, and it also, this is a cool little early game buff. Nothing OP. Already have shrines for temporary buffs? Well, yeah, but what if you're like right next to a standing stone? I mean, like, think about it this way: you spawn in Helgen, you can go to the 3 starting stones, and just get like a small buff. No, museum's not shipping with 4.0. coffee violates Nexus terms of service? Coffee doesn't violate Nexus terms of service. But I'm not doing the weapon renaming thing anymore. Just like until Nexus tells me that I'm not, you know, doing anything I shouldn't be doing. Just temporary buff. Oblivion gives a power too, right? Yeah, but I think Oblivion's power is also temporary, isn't it? Coffee violates Mormon terms of service. I've had some Mormons tell me they can drink coffee, but others tell me they can't. So it's probably depends. So another big change. I don't even remember. This wasn't in 3.3, right? I don't think it was. But your starting skills, you have 3 major skills and 5 minor skills. Your major skills will determine your starting gear. So you could do heavy armor, one-handed block, and we'll see what it gives you. And the other skills can be whatever. And then choose a deity. So all of the starting stuff is completely automated. No more token system, none of that. And then you have a lot of new traits. Probably, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 56 traits. So around like 56 traits or something. And we'll always be adding more. We got plans for what I want to do is I want to add racial traits. So for Dunmer, like for example, you can pick to like your trait to be one of the great houses or an Ashlander trait, you know? You know, if you're Red Guard, you could be like a forebear or a crown, you know? Orc, you could be wood orc, city orc, iron orc, mountain orc. Doc Arts, it already is 3 traits per character. You get 2 at the start, but there's a 3rd trait you can unlock later. You unlock a 3rd trait by doing the main storyline. So, yeah. I won't tell you what part of the main storyline, but you get a 3rd trait. High elves, nobody likes you. You could be the Talmor. But yeah, bound weapons do more damage. Yeah, there's a lot of cool traits. You can, I mean, this will be really good for paladin builds, for example. Sun spells doing more damage, but you're weaker to frost. Like that's an easy pick for Nords. I feel like Nord paladin. New build synergies. Yeah, you could get all the naked traits or most of the naked traits. How large in terms of gigabytes? That's a good question. Here, let me see. I can now give you a really. I can now give you at least a rough estimate. This won't be exact though. But let me try to get it close. You cleared 1 terabyte. I don't think it's going to be that much. I mean, there's a lot of cool traits. I mean, traits for unarmed builds, traits for bard builds, traits for frenzy spells. Like, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff. Oh, and then the new starting thing. So you can pick Noctide, new to LoreRim, or Canaric Classic LoreRim Experience. The Noctide gives you 6 starting perks instead of 3. Gives you some extra stats, carry weight, the like. So that's gonna feel a lot easier for. I think it's plus 20 of each stat, if I'm not mistaken. Because all my stats got 145, 145, 245. But yeah, you see the starting stuff. I got an enchanted chest piece, enchanted shield, an enchanted sword. How much less damage? Okay, so I think it's 50% at the start, and then it scales downwards. So once you're like level 50, it's not less damage. I don't, man, my memory. CPT, it's slightly better performance, but like, I mean, contrary to what some weirdo said, LoreRim is very optimized. There's legitimately nothing I could add or remove to it without new mods coming out that would increase performance without having a visual cost associated with it. So, like I could make LoreRim Ultra run better, but I would have to make it also look worse. You know, that's the whole point of separate profiles. Like, some guy in Discord was like, I removed 30% of LoreRim, and he kept just coming back. And it's like, okay, yeah, but you removed a bunch of mods. Like surely in that 30%, you removed stuff that has a visual downside. How much of LoreRim is true to the lore? Pretty much all of it. It's kind of the point of the mod list. People will tell you I'm very picky when it comes to adding mods. I don't just add mods unless I think they are fairly lore accurate. I think people use the word optimize because they hear it on X. I removed 100% of the mods and it runs at 100 FPS. Character floats when they jump? I don't know what you mean. What nerfs to vampire builds? Oh, I should have picked the vampire start. I mean, it's mostly you just don't get as many free stats. That's mostly it. I added the timed block perk there to the block tree. I mean, that's another giant change. Is a lot of new skills. Or actually, wait. I think. Oh yeah, that's it. Never mind. I'm lying. Never mind. Ignore me. What do you mean by floating? I genuinely don't understand what you mean. Maybe you're used to lower fall rate setting. There's no fall rate setting in Skyrim. I think you're just seeing stuff. I don't think that's a game setting. I don't think there's a setting to make you fall faster or slower. I think it just is what it is. They're mistaking the momentum, keeping you in the air when you jump while moving for floating. Yeah. If you're moving faster, you have more momentum. I mean, go look at vanilla. You're gonna do you're gonna be in the air for the exact same amount of time. It's just in vanilla, your character doesn't have any animation really, so you just kind of jump and you like go sideways and then you land.
What was that?
Wow.
Now you are dead.
It looks like he's in there because he's moving. Probably, instant power attack. Here, let me restart. I'm gonna do I'll show you a vampire build. I meant to go to desktop. And let me also give you the rough estimate of size. Giggity. This will be close. It'll be a little bit larger than this. Pause. But it'll be close. This is not including the normal profile, text gen, and Dyndelod. So size on disk 517 gigabytes. And you gotta account for maybe like 50 gigabytes or so needed for install. So as long as you have 600 gigs total, I think you're fine. Yeah, that's download plus install, except for it does require some temporary space while you're extracting BSAs. So do you have to re-download everything? Certain files. Certain files you have to re-download, but not everything, no. I recommend you I recommend that you delete the existing LoreRim outputs. So anything in your downloads folder that says LoreRim, I recommend get rid of it because it's probably going to be overwritten. Any LoreRim, Dyndelod, TextGen, whatever. Should you wait for 4.0? I mean, you'll get a head start downloading stuff if you download it now. And you can get a feel for the list. Did you use 3BA for bodies? Yeah, I did. Oh, I have some crazy... Oh, I don't know if I could tell you guys yet. Okay. I'll keep it vague. I'll keep it vague. Eventually, TM, there's plans to automate a lot of things in LoreRim. And one of the things potentially that we want to do is make it so after you install LoreRim, it can automate stuff like VRAMer for you. So you can just let it do its thing and it'll just automate stuff like that for you. The release date's tomorrow. But the goal is to have a lot more customized stuff. There's yeah, there's stuff we want to plan on doing. Do you know what time? Sometime in the afternoon, my time. How is it even possible? Just trust the process. Just trust the process. I'll show you guys vampires though. Why is this the final chapter? Well, because oh yeah, it is on game capture. Because I originally planned to just dip out after this, but plans changed potentially. So originally the plan was final chapter. That's a good vampire. Pelimar, sure, that's a good vampire name too. What time is it for me right now? 8 p.m. 8:39 p.m. 4.0, keep the yeah. I'll show you Morrowind. Show you Morrowind. And I kind of want to go back to whatchamacallit. Let me pick Shadowstone. Let's do illusion, destruction, and conjuration. Best way to get frame gen working? I don't know. I've never had problems with frame gen, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm probably not the best person to ask. I'll do those. Sneak, sure. Finesse, Wayfair. I have one more. One-handed, I guess. Religion. Go Jeff. Do Finasty. Oh, community shaders is gone. It's not compatible with terrain helper. It had to go. So it is gone. We need an absorb spell trait, I feel like. Dominating will. Intimidation and frenzy is stronger. That'd be cool. Oh, Shazda changed this, by the way. Your presence is dangerous as it is alluring. Choose one gender. You deal 20% more physical damage to the selected gender, but in turn you take 20% more from the other. There you go. Do you see yourself working in Elder Scrolls 6? Not for Bethesda. I don't think they would hire me. I don't know. But maybe modding it. Maybe. I mean, the game's not even like really... We don't even know when it's coming out. I might be dead. You never know. That shit might come out like next century. I kind of want to do the wizard hat one. Actually, let me do... I'll do Soul Reaver Jack of all spells. Actually, Jack of all spells. I want to do Jack of all spells and then the touch spell one. I think that one is actually going to be strong. Okay, so let me show you guys a cool thing about alternate perspective that I didn't even know until like a little bit in.
Speak and fulfilled your destiny.
So, fell into a spike trap. So, when you pick the vampire start, for example, oh, you can pick a random one. All right, let's go with the random one. This is something really cool about it. Exploitable crossbows warning. I don't care. You end up getting that warning when you become a vampire. Tells you to restart the game, which is kind of annoying. Oh shit! It didn't do it for this one. I'm in a Hall of the Dead somewhere. Hey, what the fuck? No! Where am I? Okay, I didn't expect all this. And there's a wraith. I just... Wait, hold up, hold up. Let me out! Okay, so. No, it's way larger. It's a salted one. Okay. When you're not in a fucking catacomb. So when you're not in a catacomb, right? You instead get started... Oh my god, this guy looks terrifying, actually. New vampire eyes, by the way. I look like some Nosferatu. So if you start somewhere that has friendly vampires, they basically tell you to fuck off. You get a message saying, like, yeah, you can't be here. You have, like, 60 seconds to dip out. So you can't just, like, sit there and exploit the start, which is pretty cool. Definitely not a vampire. I'm a Dunmer.
Every one of them.
You, please, take pity on an old madman. My master has... Now he refused. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
It's so funny. Everybody always gets confused about the hip bone. I just let me hide this thing. You guys know you can hide quest items, by the way? Did you guys know you can press shift on an item? A quest item, and it'll hide it.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some fur.
There's a lot of little commands in LoreRim that people don't know about. Yeah, you've been able to do that for the longest time. Yeah. So I keep telling people, because sometimes the Staff of Magnus will get bugged out, you can just hide it. And then there's an MCM here for like stored quest items. And then you can access them. And actually, command cheat sheet. I don't know if I can just fit it here. Oh, wait. How about this? Sprint/store quest item. There you go. That's someone's gonna be like, you can bring this up? But shift also is the dynamic activation key for a lot of stuff. So, I mean, this one probably more people know about. But when you hold shift, depending on the item, sometimes it lets you do different things. So, it's super useful for, like, you can directly eat food. But if there's a merchant... Ow. Like this guy, look. Okay, so this guy, right? If I talk to him, I can't do anything. Because he's not, like, where he's supposed to be as a merchant. But if I hold shift, look, I can buy and sell stuff.
Talk to me later.
So that's pretty cool, too. Because you can access merchants, just, you don't have to go through their dialogue. Yeah, you guys didn't know that? It's such a faster way. Look, you can just go to this guy. Look at that. Button used quick drink potions. Left is health potion. Middle is, or I mean down is stamina, and right is magicka potion. So it'll, yeah, if you press right arrow key, it'll use your like, it'll try to find the optimal magicka potion to use.
Hey, do you have a moment?
We really need a wiki. We got a wiki. I don't know if every single one of the things is on it, but yeah. There are potions quickies? Yeah, left, down, right.
Do you have a second?
I'm gonna grab Katana just so somebody here can be like, something, her voice. Let's skip all these quests. I'll just skip this one.
Probably eager to see you. What if you get even one more? First question. That's what nickname did Megara give you? Next, where does Megara like to stay in Whiterun? But I have to ask, you've already... Now why don't we go get Megara? She must be at the Drunken Huntsman.
Let's go! She's not whispering. I don't know why you guys think it's whispering. Wait, see, you can press shift E to directly, like, drink potions. A lot of people also don't know that this is a really common question. If someone be like, I can't take an item, it's because by default you have to be sneaking to steal. That's just Anna's voice. A dude in Discord was raging that you can't romance her. Yeah, I remember. Something like that. Same with the Nexus page. I saw people complain.
Want to walk around the city for a bit?
Yeah, exactly, Matt. That's why the option's in there. You can disable the option, but yeah, that's the reason why it's in there. COC DLC 2 Raven Rock Zero. Give us top 5 reasons to update? No. You can... You don't have to update. Feel free to stay on the old version. So... Yeah, the, whatchamacallit. Let me put on God mode. I don't die. I don't want to be dead at level 1. Also, I probably shouldn't have picked Vampire, to be honest. Let me turn off Survival. Tier list of reasons to update. Top 5 reasons to update. For those who wanted to see
Looking a
Solstheim.
little rough there.
There you are. Man, shit just looks so good. Watch Mojo's top 5 reasons, though. I know, right? Player.set actor value speed multiplier 500. Kelp. I want a journey to Banmalore. Baby dragon F2 reason to update. Yeah, don't update, guys. There's a baby dragon. It will ruin your immersion because dragons aren't in the game. This is actually, LoreRim is actually Kingdom Come Deliverance. So there shouldn't be dragons. This makes me want to play Oblivion right now. So anyway, yes, there is Morrowind. Northwestern Morrowind is in LoreRim. I'm so grateful to the authors of the flat map mod for adding this, because it's so sick. It's so cool. Morrowind. Yeah, but here, let me turn on the map markers. So Banmalore is the Dunmer name for Blacklight, which is this whole region is controlled by House right around. You can get here, you can take a boat, you can swim over like you just did. Or like you just saw, I mean, and then there's also a dungeon called Kalbthurs that you can go through. And this Kalbthurs is on in Skyrim, so you can go through the Velothi Mountains if you wanted as well. We should get some quest mods. The author keeps adding new quests. Which mod adds Morrowind? Journey to Banmalore is the name of it. But yeah, it's cool to be able to see this side from Solstheim, and also just being able to seamlessly go over to it. But yeah, this mod is really awesome. Yeah, this has parkour. Or are they just for the LODs? There's actually some pretty interesting stuff you can fight here. I'm pretty sure there's like player home and whatnot. Here's one of the villages.
Yes.
We need an NPC replacer.
Just what you see here.
Just what you see here, thanks.
Safe travels.
But yeah, just more Morrowind content is sick. The abandoned lower sky. They got signs.
Got something to say? Yes, and just like weeds, they're nothing but trouble. They usually make runs along the coast, shipping all sorts of
If you found a way
contraband
to a
and
tavern,
from Mara.
I wouldn't complain.
I'm not sure why House LoreRim is so insistent on maintaining soul style. Seems like more trouble than it's worth.
Or
Someone's been pilfering crops from my farm. If I find out it's one of your kin, I'll see the culprit rot in
damn, chill.
Yes, sirrah.
My name's not Sarah. For staff +1 had to build? I don't think so.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Hey, there's even Dunmer children. I don't know, this area, it's so cool. You see the forest there, and then you also see like these mushroom trees. Dunmer kids are creepy. They are pretty creepy. Look, there's a Kwama mine. I think this is new. I think this is actually new. I don't think this was here before. I could be wrong.
You picked the wrong fight. Oh, I feel bad for you. You're not going to last. You're embarrassing. You fought
Get out of
well,
here.
friend.
These things actually give a lot of XP.
Yield.
Just gonna kill them all. So you see, there's like actual dungeons and stuff, and Kwama eggs. Oh, and a lot of these they were. I consistency patched all of these. See, restores health. Health is increased. Health regenerates faster. So, damn, these things are fucking valuable too. Although they are kind of heavy. I guess the value-weight ratio is not like insane, but yeah, they're pretty heavy. Yeah, it looks like they have a light of some kind. Sunday. It's definitely gonna be Sunday, Julio. In your free time, do you ever actually play the game in a traditional sense? I mean, that's what I do when I stream playthroughs.
Want a drink?
There's the parkour mod in action. The awesome thing about the new parkour mod is, like you just saw there, you can catch yourself on stuff while running. It's not like before where you had to physically go up somewhere, be completely still, and then use the jump. You can just jump and then it'll catch you. See? It's so fucking good. It's so good. You prefer this? Well, yeah, I think everyone... No hate to Skyclimb, but I mean, this is just Skyclimb, but better. Although Skyclimb was really revolutionary, so no, like... Skyclimb climbed so that Sky Parkour could fucking scale the Empire State Building within a second. Unplayable. Sky Parkour is quite possibly the best Skyrim mod ever released. Yeah, it's gotta be up there. See more little farms with Dunmer architecture. I don't know if any of the gores are in here. Oh, I guess, there you go. I guess some of them are. Oh, there, you can even ride a gore. Yeah, one floating tree, I'm gonna never play this list ever again. Drift. I don't know about drifting.
Don't worry.
Bye-bye. I think the Gars mod from Mihail, which is also in this, lets you buy a Gar somewhere. If I'm not mistaken. I think there is one that's buyable. I mean, this shit. This is a good example of how using vanilla assets in as many places as possible is honestly like really good for making sure that your mod can be used in like a list that increases graphics, like cracks them out, you know? Jarl breedability tier list? What the fuck? Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this name, but this is a really sick dungeon. I'm not gonna... I don't want to go into this dungeon because it's gonna spoil it. But this dungeon right here has like some pretty dope shit to fight. I don't want to spoil it too much, but this is a really unique dungeon. And just OG Morrowind vibes, but like... modern Morrowind. What mod would I like to see in the future? Oh, I don't even know. A lot of stuff. So let's go to... Oh, I don't have any money. There we go. Four Panels than the Riverine. There you go. Oh, it's good, Spanner. No, it's not the whole Morrowind map, but it's northwestern Morrowind. Now this is the big boy. Ban Malur is a massive city. What's cool is you get all the same Solstheim weather and earthquakes that can trigger by being in Ban Malur. Like, look how big this city is. The frames are gonna go brrr in a second, just because I'm zooming out so much. But look at the size of it. I mean, this is like all of Skyrim cities put together in terms of size. For Panotica more or less good, it's about the same.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings. If you need a place to stay, head to the Corner Club.
Is there something I can do for you?
There is no trust for Khajiit in this place. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
I never said that. What the heck?
What are you... If you're looking for passage to Vardenfell, you're out of luck.
You want something from me?
No ships ahead.
Reynos Indoril.
I provide my wisdom and insight to the court. This is very irregular. I trust that whatever you're doing doesn't compromise my position in any way. Very well. I'm putting my reputation on the line for you. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. Now, let us turn our thoughts to more pleasant matters.
Hell yeah.
Whether you're simply visiting or staying here, I think you'll find our citizens will welcome you with open arms.
Are you the Jarl?
This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Indoril, Sadras, and Redorin. We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the council, the ruling body of Morrowind. Well, of course, with 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized.
Pastor? You mentioned racial traits for the houses, and Dora will be one.
Whether you're simply visiting or staying...
Yeah, it would just be all of the current great houses. Maybe even Hlalu, even though they're not a great house anymore. But I was planning on doing that, and then also planning on doing a Ashlander and maybe 6th house. Roleplay as Dagoth Ur. I plan on it, Savage. You can go into their embassy.
Plenty of work in the mine if you're looking. Serve House Redorin or serve no one.
Yeah! This is sick.
You think you have it bad? Try walking the bulwark at night.
What can I do for you? House Telvanni is the house of the Master Wizard, one of the ruling houses of Morrowind.
Oh, what? What is that?
Yes?
Oh, it's a sigil stone. It's cool. So yeah, tons of stuff to explore here. Now I want to go back to Hammerfell. What's the name? Help. It's not Hammerfell, is it? Was it the Alakir Desert? Yeah. Now that I actually did the Lods. Oh yeah, it starts you off way in the middle of fucking nowhere. Alright, there we go. So not only can you go to Morrowind, but you can go to Hammerfell. And now with the Lods done, looks better. Lore Tamriel. Well, Bruma's gone, unfortunately, but maybe if Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil actually comes out, we'll get that. Do you think your mod list now is perfected, or continue to add or tweak? No mod list is perfect. Can we get an F in chat for Bruma? Never forget. Why is Bruma gone? A lot of reasons. No shop bringing. If somebody makes a gigantic fix pack for Bruma, then maybe. But Bruma is insanely buggy and unfinished. It just had to go. It was just taking up space. Bruma doesn't deserve enough. I mean, it's a good effort, and it's a, like, you know, we got to be appreciative that they gave us a demo for Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil, but ultimately it is a demo. Showcasing Hammerfell, Alakir Desert. So this isn't like a super gigantic world space, but I mean, it's pretty damn large. That's a pretty good sized world space. I'm pretty sure this is like still about as big as Solstheim. This little area here. I think that's close to Solstheim size. Yeah, this is from the Great Call of Nocturnal. 725 viewers and only 141 likes. That's unacceptable. I'm quitting LoreRim. I'm gonna go and deal drugs. I guess it's a little bit smaller than Solstheim, but... Did you see Sky Oblivion team met with Todd Howard? Really? That's funny.
Yes?
What the heck? Anyway, help worms tooth. Oops, did not mean to do that. Go to worm's tooth. Work on something else in the future? Yeah. How'd one get to Hammerfall normally? You just do the Grey Call of Nocturnal quest. And so just do the Thieves Guild and then the quest will eventually auto-start for you. Now Worm's Tooth, for those who haven't done it in a while, it still holds up. And for those who have never done it, you definitely should. Worm's Tooth is definitely Solstheim sized, and I feel like it adds more content than the Dragonborn DLC. Worm's Tooth is huge. I trust no man who said Chuck E. Cheese pizza is S tier. I don't think I'm pretty sure I put Chuck E. Cheese in F. What is Worm's Tooth about? It's about dragon. It ties in pretty well with Skyrim's main story. How to get to Worm's Tooth? Do the main quest and eventually you'll be approached by some people and they'll tell you stuff and then yeah. Anyone who said Chuck E. Cheese pizza is S tier should be studied. For real. Scientific experiment. But I mean, look at what I mean. I mean, same point I was making before. If you use vanilla assets as much as you can, your mod is going to hold up. It's going to stand the test of time. Because, like, look, all the retextures in Skyrim get applied here. So it just looks gorgeous. You still have old versions? Gross. Am I going to play Tainted Grill on 1.0 launch? I already have the 1.0, but yeah, so I plan on streaming it on launch as well. I have a lot of stuff to do, guys. I have a lot of stuff to do. Now, another world space, and this mod is still kind of a work in progress. But Olenveld. Hey, Aaron, thanks so much. You know about a prosthetic arm in LoreRim? I don't think there's a prosthetic arm in LoreRim. Oh god, I spawned inside of a mountain. Okay, here we go. So Olenveld is another world space, and it has an overarching quest mod. How do you get to Olenveld? The mod page will tell you. There's a ship to get here. It's another DLC sized mod. Subsequent updates. No, 4.0.x will be safe, but 4.1 will not be safe. So, how many other land mods are in 4.0? Quite a lot. And then Vigilant is coming in 4.1, so that'll be another lands mod. LoreRim has no content. LoreRim has no content and it's bloated at the same time. I removed every quest mod from LoreRim and it improved my FPS by 5. Oh yeah, Shivering Isles. Help. Let's see if we can just get there. Oh god, it also spawned me in the middle of... Where am I? Hey, happy birthday, Guillermo. So yeah, Shivering Isles is also in LoreRim with the extended cut. Installing this without uninstalling 3.3, just put it in a different folder. What happened to the extended cut main quest thing? I don't know, to be honest. I think they're still working on it. Bug. Wow, there's no bestiary entry for this? Unplayable. Unplayable. Patman is fired. Dog. Corgi shop? Wait, can you actually buy corgis here?
So good to see you again. And for the very first time, Theodore Gorlash. At your service. Eh? Come again? I'm a wee bit deaf in this ear. And a toast to your health as well, my... Anything you want. As long as I have it in stock, naturally. Supply chain and all that.
Oh yeah, you get Grummite stuff. Very cool.
Come back anytime. Tomorrow, next year, last year, whatever works for your schedule.
You just take his stuff.
Greetings, mortal.
This is from Extended Cut, Sins and Seducers. Theodore Gorlash. There's no way that's Shio-Gorath. Oh, what is Siren Root's area called? What's the area of Siren Root called? But there's Siren Root... I think this is gonna find it. I don't know where I just teleported myself to. I do know where I teleported myself to. What's up, Chelsea? And the Ham Projects mods have insane visuals. Like, you can't lie. Whatever you want to say about the quests themselves, the visuals are fucking nuts. Yeah, this is Project AHO. The buggiest difference between 3 and 4? Yeah, 4.1 or 4.2 are getting a museum. It's not LOTD though. It's a custom museum. LOTD just... no. Let's see, what other quest mods are in here? I haven't been to the sleepwalking through a dream area yet. But I don't even know what the location there is called. I don't know if that was ever tested. I just assumed that I had it correctly. So, oh yeah, Clockwork, On Death. There's so many freaking things in here. More bandit camps? I feel like more... adding a bunch of bandit camps kind of clutters the map, in my opinion.
You shall not gain entry. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink.
So, yes, Scourge Barrow. Technically, this is also part of, is it technically part of Hammerfell? I forgot if the Dragontail Mountains are part of Hammerfell or High Rock. But yes, this is also a little area. I just realized this probably needs a map mod too. I think it's High Rock. Yeah, it's somewhere in the border. So cozy, so nice to be here. Hell yeah. For those who don't know, Undeath is a mod that lets you become a Lich. Lich James. Every time you watch the streams, it makes you want to boot up Skyrim. Hell yeah. So another change is, there's poise. Ow, ow. You can visibly see enemies' poise bars and get stagger locked. So you see that poise bar that just popped up? Ow. We're just gonna do this. Because I am level 1. They have a bone to pick with me? Exactly. But yeah, there's a yellow bar. I mean, the player has a yellow bar too, right there. Once that's drained, you get staggered. What's Vigilant? It's a mod where you... I don't know how to say without spoiling the entire story. But it revolves around the vigilance of Stendar and Molag Bal and LeMay Bal. This bar, yes. Once it fills up, you got a PP. Followers die, some followers can die. Zeus! What are you doing? If you just saw my webcam shake, this cat is being a menace. What? He's just, I see his little head just sticking out from underneath the monitor. Zeus escape from Dragon's Reach, exactly. I think if you've never done it, you guys should definitely do Siren Root. It is one of the coolest things ever. No, poet. The author, I mean, like, I don't know. You'd have to ask the author. I would really like to see Seb, the author of Dismemberment Framework, to create his own mod, kind of like Frozen Electrocuted Combustion, that is directly compatible with his mods and doesn't use papyrus scripts. I think that'd be sick. It's a Labyrinth mod. Yeah, it has a lot of puzzles and stuff, but it's really cool. Carved Brink. Yeah, there's Carved Brink. But I feel like I should add a warning for Carved Brink, because there's a snail. And not everybody likes the snail. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of Dovahkiin. I don't see a reason to. Difference between LoreRim and Novus. The number one difference is the names. They're completely different lists. Oh, never mind. This is from the Sleepwalking Through a Nightmare. Hey, Matt, thanks so much for the membership. Less flamboyant combat. I mean, I guess that's a way to put it. Yeah, I've played Enderal. Oh yeah, this is it. Raska. I'm just gonna go in. So this is from Carved Brink.
Show them what we're made of. How's that feel?
Hell yeah. Oh, that's another big change. The dagger animations are just so fucking good. You see those? You see those dagger animations? See this? Whoa, hold up there. What is going on there? I showed a booby, now I'm gonna go to heck. Gunnar list. That's a Gunnar list. Rewind stream. To be fair, that is just Debella. I mean... How does level scaling work stuff? It's custom scaled. Everything is de-leveled, but as you level up, weaker enemies get slight stat boosts. They're really not noticeable early game, but late game they make it so, you know, bandit camps and stuff will still have. Maybe not necessarily like a challenge, but they won't be snooze fests. I'll show you what I mean. It turned off. Okay. Player advanced level. Let's just level up a lot. I'll show you what I mean. That means there'll be mobs in zones that are totally overpowered if I go there early. Yeah. Like, you can't fight vampires at level 1. Alright, I'm at level cap. Yay. Hey, Mike, thanks so much for the membership. Okay, now let's go to Valtheim. Oh god, it's gonna keep saying the thing. The little level up noise. I gotta get rid of that. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, so let's check out their levels and stuff. So their levels... Alright, see, this guy is level 12, but he has 560 health. Because I'm level 101. See? These guys all have 500 health now. So it's not just going to be endless one-shotting. Because when you're level 100, you're doing a lot of damage. But you see, it also scales based on their level difference to yours. So you see this level 19 guy, actually has 482 health. Compared to these guys who have a little bit more. But the level 19 guy is probably still stronger. Just because his base stats are also going to be better. Yeah, and then they'll get like a little damage boost and everything. Yeah. It's not like anything extreme. They're not going to be insanely, like, overpowered. And keep in mind, at like level 50, you know, when you're already still really strong, these guys will probably be like level, or these guys will probably have like maybe 300 health, you know? I guess you'll wait for 4.1 before LoreRim? Yeah. Hey, Shaman, thank you so much. Got one problem, my game crashed whenever you die. Are you trying to reload? You have FPS tanks in this area? Kind of not surprising. I mean, there are a lot of enemies. Bye-bye. I'm just gonna hear the music over and over again. Is this update overall more or less difficult than the previous versions? Overall, technically, more difficult, but the early game is easier. Dying as a vampire, Lord Werby is gonna crash. I think it sends these to the main menu still. So you unrequimified one of Requiem's main features to a lesser extent? But I have to restart the game. To kind of an extent. Also, it's going to be optional. So you're going to be able to turn that feature completely off. So if you don't want the enemies to scale, if you want the just classic Requiem experience of, you know, you get super strong end game, you can keep that. You can just completely disable it. So one thing I need to do is need to move this around. I need to put this here. Reload this. See this? It's part of the optional gameplay. Though I do need to do I have a dummy plugin that loads after this? Okay. There's yes. Okay. Dummy plugins. I need 3 of them. Actually, I only need. No, I'll do 3 so I can. Stat scaler. This and then this. All right, so now when that's disabled, it'll just have dummy patches. Follower dialogue expansion Teldrin? Probably. Yeah, see, it works. Nice. Teldrin. No. Teldrin Stereo? I'm not gonna add this mod, if that's what you're asking about. Unofficial update Teldrin Serrano dialogue expansion. Oh yeah, no, I'm not adding either of those. If the author of the follower dialogue expansions makes one, then I would add that. Is there zones that you need to keep staying in for your current level? I want to get instant killed. No, it's not zone based. It's just based off what enemy it is, you know? So like bandit camps at level 1 you want to do the really small ones. You don't want to do like the gigantic bandit camps. Later on you can, but you definitely don't want to do it super early. Forsworn are mid-game enemies, vampires are late-game enemies, dragons are later game enemies, same with dragon priests. So, I mean, but by level like 30, you can fight most stuff. Yeah, it's unleveled. Everything's unleveled. Fighting Alduin at level 1. We need a new challenge. Whoever can legitimately beat Alduin at the lowest possible level gets something. It needs to be streamed. So we can make sure there's no console commands or anything. What's up, Justra? That's a rule 11 question, Cold Blood. Spiffing Brit. If I could pick one person to play LoreRim, it'd either be Spiffing Brit or Mickey D. I would love for either of them to play LoreRim. That'd be so awesome. Because I've watched both of them for the longest time. I don't know if they ever would, but that'd be cool. Anyone here know Spiffing Brit? I broke Skyrim's mod list that has a lot of mods. Juve play? No, not yet. He mentioned being kind of interested in it, but I haven't heard anything since. He mentioned something about like the space requirements. But it'd be cool if he ended up playing it. I don't know. I'm down for anyone to play it. Like, I think they'd have fun, but it would also be fun to watch them. I hope you can do streaming in modpacks full time, so you can build your audience and get opportunities to do stuff like have Spiff play. Yeah, I mean, it'd be either way. I mean, I'm just happy that people like it either. So whether or not one of those larger streamers or YouTubers ends up playing it, I mean, I think they'd have a fun time, and I think it would make for some good videos, but you know, not their thing, it's not their thing. I want to see about this, the quarterstaff thing. I don't know if that works the way I wanted it to. Got another start. Roadside ambush. Jailed. Werewolf. Be a warlock. Yeah, you can change your character's height. Let me dream for you.
Yes.
Idol of Vermina. What? What is that? So I think this is one of the ones where they'll tell you to fuck off. Oh shit. Ooh. Steel plate. Furious? Hell yeah. Yeah, you can start the quest, but oh, by the way, I updated the LoreRim main page, so a lot of the FAQ stuff is up to date for the latest version. Oh yeah, this is the sleepwalking thing. Not sleepwalking, it's the Demon of Dreams. I'm surprised they didn't tell me to fuck off. Oh. This start's kind of busted. I might have to remove this specific start. No! But I want it to be a Morlock. They're not getting hostile on me. It's probably... Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't. Why though? You can just kill them all, level up, and then take their stuff. Yeah, this one has to go. RIP. There's probably more of them that have to go. I don't think they were all tested. So which one was that? Hold up. Necromancer in a secret location is not in anymore.
Just.
So Warlock is added by alternate perspective, new beginnings. Okay. Vampire and Werewolf, I think, are fine. Mercenary, I think, is fine. Dwemer Ruin? That's going to be tough. Yeah, I think Warlock has to go. Oh, in the Wilderness. I think most of these other ones are fine, too. So, alternate perspective, new beginnings, Warlock. Okay. Ripperoni. Rip-a-roni. No, you don't have the fast level up Black Reeks start that because it's a whole different alternate start mod. So that's not going to be in it. alternate perspective, new beginnings. See. Yeah, just okay. See perspective. Already had to get rid of it's from the other one. Okay, so it's just this. Okay. There we go. Dalmor prisoner should be fine. All these other ones should be fine. Merchant is fine. I guess most of those other ones are fine. Wheeler has been fixed for potions for a long time. A very, very, very long time. You got 3 to 4 characters to test things out. I mean, all I'm gonna say is there's gonna be so much more build variety in the next update. Like, that was the one reason I really wanted to nerf a bunch of stuff, is because I wanted to make sure the most OP stuff is less OP. Look at your FAQ. But on the website? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I do not keep up with the website as much as I should. The FAQ on the website's probably really outdated. Yeah, a lot of this is outdated. Holy shit, a lot of this is outdated. Data failed. Bro, come on. Slot gen. Because the Xlogin update didn't get properly but this. Yeah, it looks like that's fine. Really? Just gonna re-download all of these to be safe. I've noticed Nexus sometimes it'll say your thing is good, and then it'll upload a new version later. A lot of models don't even have an FAQ. Yeah, I mean, here, I'll change the stuff right now while we're talking about it. Repositories. Ooh. The reason I don't update the website too often is because I have to like do it from GitHub. And I'm not gonna lie, like I don't even know where some of this stuff is. Like I don't know where the FAQ is. Support. Oh, probably this. Yes, okay. All right, space to install. This should be bumped up a little bit. Page file, errors, resolution. System requirements. That's 2070 for 1080p. I'd honestly say like a 30. It's so hard to just say a graphics card. I don't know. 2070 on default profile. 4K on ultra. I'd say 2070 on default. I'd say something like that. I crashed on start. This doesn't even need to be in here at all. I don't think this needs to be there at all. Crash with Wheeler. If Wheeler crashed, then you should press home and reset the wheel. Crashed after load on death. Get rid of this. Ooh. Way to reload is to game completely. I crashed after loading a cell. I'm walking slow. My FPS is bad. Default profile, widescreen. Where's the? I think the widescreen is at the bottom of MO2 now. Bottom. Yes. Look at the option. Actually, I'm just going to do this. Exclamation. Controller support. Optional sections. My followers have no carry weight. Quick light isn't even a thing anymore. Get rid of that. How do I make potions? Do I change FOV? I'm just gonna get rid of that. I crashed on my potato. Alright, I'm just gonna commit those changes. That's close enough. Okay, hopefully this is what it needs to do now. Quick light causes a lot of problems, yeah. Any of those mods with lanterns, it's just, I don't know. They cause issues, ultimately. The Dragonborn start show it? Yeah. Hey, Dindelot is already nice. You just get all these installed. Do you work in IT? No. I actually had to learn. I've never, ever used GitHub before making LoreRim. I had to learn it. I told you guys the other day, I don't know shit. I don't know anything. But I'm a fast learner. You know how everybody on their resume says fast learner? I feel like I'm actually like kind of a fast learner. But I don't. At the same time, I also don't bother learning things I'm not interested in, so there's a lot I don't know. I inspired you to build your own PC for LoreRim, X3D and 5070 Ti. That's a sick graphics card. The 5070 Ti, when I was looking at the new GPUs from NVIDIA, I said right off the bat, I'm like, that's probably going to be the best one. It seems like marginally worse than the 5080, but like way better value. I honestly didn't see the point of the 5080 compared to the 5070 Ti. It's like if you're gonna spend that much money, just go big and go for the 5090. Yeah, 9070 XT is also nice. Feeling relaxed with the music, hell yeah. I think it was Skyrim Lo-Fi. You have a 4070 Ti Super. Very nice for Skyrim. Yeah, 12 gigs VRAM, that's like the comfortable place to be. When you're at 8 gigabytes VRAM, it really, it can be a struggle for Skyrim. Because Skyrim just doesn't handle large resolutions very well. So 8 gigabytes, you don't give yourself a lot of stuff to work with. You need that little bit of wiggle room. Most mod lists, you're going to be using like 9, 10 gigabytes of VRAM. So 12 is ideal. At least 12. That's kind of true, zombie. Well, ironically, Cirrus, ironically, in my opinion, the 3060 12 gigabytes is better for Skyrim than the 3080 or than the 3060 Ti, which is 8, I think. Just because the VRAM difference. So 3060 Ti is rough. That's probably the number one graphics card I see people complain about. Is they get a 3060 Ti. Zeus, are you still over there? I swear, I just see some shadow. Yeah, VRAM for Skyrim, even if it's like lower end VRAM, it's still better than just not having enough. 12 gigs is on lower end of ultra profile, right? Not necessarily, because if you have 12 gigabytes but it's really good quality VRAM, then you can probably run ultra just fine, no issues. 4K might be rough, but 1440p should be completely fine. I think my 3080 Ti was 12 gigabytes of VRAM. And I was able to play almost every single list on 1440p. The only list that really gave me trouble was Vagabond on my 3080 Ti. But 3080 Ti has a better 12 gigs of VRAM than the 3060. So, how many gaming rigs do I have? Just one. Vagabond stress test. I regret deleting Vagabond from my PC. I really regret deleting it. I would love to play Vagabond again. But I was running out of space. I had like shit. I started working on LoreRim and I couldn't justify having a terabyte taken up by one single list. Legitimately 1 terabyte. Was the only reason I ended up removing it. But yeah, it was a hilariously large list. But what other questions do you guys have about 4.0 or future plans or changes? Alchemy got overhauled completely. Added HUD where you can check your stats. Yes. I think the hotkey is U. Plans for Skyblivion or its releases? Yeah, I want to do something with Skyblivion. The new Sky Parkour is not tied to Sneak, you just get it. How has Alchemy been changed? The number one change is I combed through all the ingredients and consistency patched them. And I buffed a lot of effects as well, especially anything that gave you a passive buff for only 60 seconds is now 120 seconds. I buffed bombs, I buffed powders, I buffed oils. So yeah, continue updating NGVO. Yeah, but I don't like to update it 24/7 because people will always, which is weird because NGVO is ultimately a list to be built off of. And in my mind, right, whenever you're building off a list, right, the second you start making it your own list, you shouldn't really worry about any updates that the list that you're building from does, you know? You could, if you see my changelog and there's something you want to implement from it, You just use that as a reference, I guess. But I don't personally understand the whole idea of you know, oh, NGVO updated, so I'm just gonna scrap all the work I've done up till now just to update to the latest NGVO. So I don't know. That's why I hold off on updating it, is just because so many people end up doing that. There's a ton of armor mods. I added a few more for 4.0, but yeah. Oh, I'll show you a cool one. This it'll match the Nord name and stuff. I'll show you a coffee. It ended up being okay. This is a perfect example of, like, for me, the whole coffee thing is just I just want to say thanks and that's it. But this person wanted a weapon, and they ended up just adding a whole weapon and armor set. I'll show you in a sec. I'm just gonna pick random stuff. Religion, we're a true son of Talos. Oh, it's probably not gonna be okay. Let me do this first. It could be a drunk build. Picture. Wave the voice.
New donation from Cloudy_Latte.
Cloudy_Latte. Hey, thank you so much for the coffee. Do major minor skill choices have an impact on leveling? No, because it's static skill leveling. But they're just higher level at the start. Just the rage, I guess. No. Oh, I forgot about this. Introvert. When facing 3 or fewer enemies, you deal 15% more damage with weapons or destruction magic. Against 4 or more, nerves get the better of you, and you deal 10% less. That's a pretty good trait. Oh, and then here's this one. This one's alphabetical, but the other one's not. That's surprising. When not wearing any clothes. Oh yeah, this one. I didn't show you guys this one. When not wearing any clothes, sneak attacks deal 2.5 times more damage, and you can sneak 25% better. Eating fish when it's raw and wriggling triggers a powerful healing that lasts 10 minutes. However, armor provides no protection, cooked food offers no benefits, and weapons with a weight above 10 will deal no damage. You just sneak around naked. Goblin trait, exactly. Rot and wriggling. Yeah, there's the one with the druid stuff. Disbeliever, defiler. I want to say defiler, sure. Help. Wolfric. This will be my first time actually seeing this set. Hopefully it's cool. Yo, that is pretty badass. That is actually a pretty badass set. Look at that. It fucking matches the beard so damn perfectly, too. Dang. Dang. That's hella lore friendly. So much lore. It's gonna make you lore all over the place. Needs a spear. No, it's got a Viking axe. I think the axe fits better. Oh god, but the inside of the shield is awful. What the fuck? Okay, that probably needs to be tweaked. Don't look at it in first person. The inside of the shield. No! No, I guess it doesn't like the dynamic cube maps. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some NIF scoping on that. Yeah, that's so weird. I've never seen. Whatever. Don't look at it. Okay, have you guys ever seen most shields in first person though? Okay, they don't do this, but Zen brought this up too. Almost every single shield in Skyrim is just really bad. Looks like a cube map got applied. Yeah, I think a cube map got weirdly applied. The weapon is fine, but the shield... This one's better. Yeah, it's alternate perspective, so... Helgen actually has a few quests that you can do.
Make it quick. Until next time.
Well, yeah, but that's the beauty of mods. Is with mods, it's not destroyed at the start. Oh my god, I have to edit this even more? Bro. This part, though, is annoying. Okay. I guess I have to move this again. I already moved it so many times. So there's a different... Imperial Castles of Skyrim adds a different... I gotta delete that too, I guess. Yeah, Imperial Castles of Skyrim removes the vanilla stuff and adds its own. I'm pretty sure there's a... probably one just down there somewhere. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Battery built. I never really had any bugs with it. Hey, have a good night, rest of us. Here, I'm gonna have to open this up once again. Creation kit. Setting up page file, do I put it where the game will be installed or in your main drive? Your fastest drive. Quest seems buggy even in... Oh, did they port it over to the remaster? I think the remaster is just buggy with old mods, to be honest. I think that's the real issue. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't even checked Oblivion Remastered. I haven't checked the Nexus, really. But, I don't know. I feel like... What's crazy... I mean, I take it with a grain of salt, because there's more new mods coming out for Oblivion Remastered than for Skyrim. But I don't know. I just got a feeling that a lot of these are just like kind of whatever, you know? What's the most endorsed and last? Natural Bodies of Oblivion with Body Morph. Of course it is. Of course. Of course it is. Slows down time when killing NPCs. Some of this is cool, but dark mode UI. That's kind of nice. This is kind of nice. Protective headgear chainmail. All right, let's load up Helgen. Of course, the most endorsed has to be Goon related. Oh God, who else here saw Meat Canyon's new video? It's fucking cursed even by Meat Canyon standards, and it's about Gooners. It's it's so fucked. You just have to see it. It's something. It's something else. So this, I'm just gonna delete these trees. Delete that tree. Delete that tree. And then this. Okay, I guess this gap is problematic. So that needs to be there. Okay. Oh, and then there's the other piece, yeah. And delete that. Save. Breedable Argonians remastered mod. Oh my god. That video was honestly so gross. I usually like Meat Canyon, but I kind of regret watching that one. Yeah, it was straight up disgusting. It was just fucking weird and disgusting, and I don't know. I missed the block. Which of his videos isn't? No, but his latest one was like, that's what I'm saying, it's really messed up. It was just all gross. Is there any mods you love to add but you didn't because it wasn't lore friendly? Dakota. Honestly, Dakota was hilarious, but I mean, come on. It's like lightsabers. But it was cool. 600 viewers on an edit stream? Hell yeah. Everybody wants to learn. And I'm not even charging you guys $40,000 per semester. Script, I'm deleting the save references. We're just hours away. Yes, I can promise that at least less than 24 hours until the release of 4.0. But it'll probably be late tomorrow for some people. For 40k, you could wait. You guys said there was another thing. You could add the cursing, swearing mudcrabs. True. Node RW. Somebody would have to make a outfit mod that's compatible with one of the other dynamic outfit variants, dynamic armor variants. Let's see, world. If you guys hear groaning like, that's my cat. He decided he wants to fall asleep behind my monitor. And he's a loud sleeper. Does on delete and disable do the same thing as quick auto clean except for ITMs? Yeah. Pretty much. No, there's no time for 4.0. After the stream, I'm gonna run the remaining... No! Sorry. Fucking creation kit. Fucking creation kit. Sometimes you gotta just disable Windows security completely because of shit. Now's your chance, guys, to infect my computer with viruses. I woke up Zeus. He was not, he didn't even flinch. You don't want to see me run text gen? You don't want to see me just sit there and... I wouldn't, I would probably just go AFK. Let you guys watch that. I wouldn't even watch that. Man, grass cache? Honestly, I was kind of considering like, oh, maybe if I get stuff done early, I can release sooner. But man, grass cache genuinely took forever. And I was like listening to I was thinking of like doing another trailer for 4.0, but I can't find like a song that I like. There's this one. It's kind of cool, but there's this one. Oh, is it loud? There's one. I don't know. I don't know if I really wanted either of those. Big Goth Wave. I mean, I don't know if I'm even going to do a trailer for 4. Part of me wants to just wait for 4.1 with the Vigilant. Because I feel like that would make for a cooler trailer. With the custom museum and stuff too. Oh yeah, there's more floating stuff. What the heck? Delete. Delete. I think that's the last of it. LoreRim now. Can't download LoreRim. LoreRim is uninstallable. LoreRim though depends on your internet speed. If you have fast internet, I'll just wait for tomorrow. If you have slower internet, you could download the current version and then resume tomorrow. Well, we're planning on replacing all of that red one. Making a new release of LoreRim for 4.0. If I do a new release of LoreRim, it'll be for 4.1, not 4.0. Because making LoreRim is honestly like a lot of work. And there's no point to me to make LoreRim and then have to re-update it to 4.1. I'd have to do so much duplicate work. The update to 4.0, just is basically you do the same thing as installing the list the first time around. Did you guys just hear that? Did you just hear that? Zeus spent all day sleeping and he's still tired. Old man Zeus. He's not old, but he's getting there. He's 5 years old, I think, so I don't know what that is in cat years. We got him during COVID because I was going fucking insane being at home by myself all day, every day. Like, genuinely insane. That's not tough. Or, I mean, that's not easy. It's freaking tough just being at home. There's just nobody, just in an empty house all day. Yeah. I mean, my wife would come home from work, like, 5 p.m., but lockdown was a weird time. Yeah. The whole thing, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that. First time chatting, hey, welcome in. You have a friend that would love to check out LoreRim but has a budget set up. Is there any way he could play? I mean, depends on what you mean by budget setup. There's other lists out there that are better for budget builds that aren't as demanding, like 50 something lists. Look at one of the smaller ones that doesn't really have a lot of graphics overhauls. Updating, it's the same exact way you installed LoreRim the first time. It's the same thing. It'll overwrite what it needs to overwrite. It'll remove what it needs to remove. You get a Steam error. Depends on what list you're trying to add it to. You might have a version difference. He's 75 in cat years? No way. No, he's not. He's not 75. 5 years old. And especially now they have I don't think it's been rolled out yet, but a couple of years ago they figured out a medicine that will cure cats' kidney disease, and it'll make them live like twice as long. Because that's the number one reason cats die, is that their kidneys just go out at like around 15 years old. But this new medicine is supposed to help them live to past like 30, like straight up doubled their lifespan. I appreciate that, Steven. The same way 4.1 is not going to be safe compared to 4.0. 4.2 is not going to be safe 4.1. It's 36. So my cat's older than me. It's crazy. This mesh is kind of fucky, but can't be bothered to do anything about it. You wish cats were real? What does that mean? Oh. Dang, I mean, this guy looks like a Talos worshiper. This armor set is sick. 18 is really old for a cat. I think the oldest cat was like 35 when it died. Chest pain. That's hilarious. $38. There you go. Yeah, I knew it was in its 30s. But yeah, that new medicine I was talking about, it should let cats live to naturally to be over 30. Oh, this is a different shield. I don't think the other one got fixed. It's so cursed. I wonder if I can just replace that with something. Hold up. Hold up. That looks like just a weird cube map or something. Gameplay, supporter weapons. Which one was it? It was this one right here. There's something to do with this. I don't know how to fix this stuff easily though. Yeah, see, look at that. Because the base mesh is scuffed. You can see into my soul. The front of the shield is really nice. But the back of it, what the heck happened there? I mean, it's a brand new mod, so maybe I should post a bug report. Track it. Post the bug. Shield inside too reflective. It seems like the inner part of the shield, which is viewable in first person, has a overly reflective texture. Is it 57,000 tries on the shield? Really? It's probably like a shield. I mean, I'm just 62,000 verts. Holy shit. Oh god, I don't want to know about the armor now. Well, it's only on one single enemy, so. Oh, look like the armor is fine. Just a shield. I'm tempted to just replace the shield with something else. Maybe with like a Dawn Guard shield or something until this issue gets fixed. Because this looks kind of like a Dawn Guard set. It is a nice shield, but if it's busted, then I don't know. Yeah, I'll temporarily change it. Dawn Guard Shield Skyrim. Maybe with the Dawn Guard Rune Shield, make it just look like that. These conflict icons? I mean, they're conflict icons. They are. It lets you know if something's being overwritten or winning a conflict or redundant. Nexus Premium, I think it's $8, $8 or $9 per month. Legendary Alpha Shields are closed permission. So. Well, if Nexus stopped honoring lifetime, that would be crazy. LoreRim 4 are going to take a toll on your wallet? Say so. All right. Compare these. I hate to do this, but I mean, tis what tis. Tis what tis. Pepperoni pizza. And, yeah. It's not going to match the rest of the set now, but at least it won't be fucking crazy. Nightingale give plus 40 expertise. I did not intend that, no. I should probably... Can you report that, please? Actually, yeah, just report it. Just report it. I'm gonna forget otherwise. I don't feel like exiting the game to fix that. That's hilarious, though. Mod is closed permissions. You can redirect something to the 3D models as long as you're downloading that mod, right? I don't know. I don't want to risk it when it comes to the coffee stuff because there's like, just in case somebody gets uppity about it. So. The Skypatch or Lux mod? Yes. Did you see my comment on the mod? I don't mean to sound harsh, but there's absolutely 0 point for that mod. There's, if anything, that mod does more damage than it fixes. But there's absolutely no point to it. If you just have proper load order, you don't need that mod. It doesn't do anything that you can't solve with just a normal load order. Lux need as a synthesis patcher? You can't synthesis patch. You can't automate Lux patches like that. You can't do a synthesis patcher. You can't do a exit script. You can't do a sky patcher. The Lux patches are a lot more involved than that. I don't recommend using the mod. It will mess up things. Okay, so the only thing that mod does is it changes the cell records to be it changes the cell records to use Lux lighting templates, but it doesn't take into account the fact that sometimes you want those lighting templates changed to something else. And it also doesn't take into account that you're always going to be using Lux lighting templates as long as Lux wins. As long as you're loading Lux at the end of your load order. Because you're never gonna need that mod. There, stuff's not floating. Seems like NPCs can walk up and down too. Yay! Both Lorcan and Vanilla, yeah. He falls through the stairs. Huh? What are you talking about now? Falls through the stairs? Oh, this is annoying me.
Yes?
Is this frickin' Imperial Castles of Skyrim mod? It like changes the mesh, or it adds... Okay, why are you guys trying to go over there? What happens if I disable this? Why would you guys want to go that way? So confused. It looks like the nav mesh around here is just kind of fucky. I'm so tempted to just remove all of Imperial Castles of Skyrim's Helgen edits. I'm not gonna mess with this now. Nobody should be coming over here anyway, I don't care. I'm not doing nav mesh. Hell no. Hardcore addicted Imperials. Helgen is rough. I mean, dude, that's literally one single part of it. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or what, but if like this one little area makes the entire thing rough, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Command to give you experience. Player.adv level space and then however much experience you want. Yeah, it gets blown to shit. Exactly. After the dragon attack, it's all going to be crumbling, so. Yes, LoreRim is extremely stable. With 4.0, it's even more stable than before. This lady has a crazy voice. This is from the Lorcan music pack, made by the same author who makes Dagoth Wave. 4.0 has 3,700 mods or so. Exactly, Warden. The shadows flicker slightly. Okay. Bro, Oblivion Remaster is out. Oblivion Remaster is out if you want minimal visual bugs. Bro, it's mods on an old game. The slight shadow flickering is insanely nitpicky.
No one bests an
What I don't know is how come that whatchamacallit pops up. Ow. I wish Oblivion Remastered has minimal visual bugs. Yeah. I mean, I think it does. I didn't really see many visual bugs in Oblivion Remaster. The reflection of the metal. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, by the way, I should be able to use the now the shield is the Dawn Guard one. I mean, it doesn't really match, but it's close enough for now. I think reloading. I think I cooked this save by... I don't even know what I did. I think I messed something up in this save. Main visual bugs I've noticed is enchanted weapons being visually inconsistent. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it stops like a normal weapon. I don't know. I haven't really... I mean, there might be small, slight things. Does Dawn Guard armor have physics? I don't think it does. I think I tested it yesterday. I don't know if it does. Causes the new character save destroy? I mean, I'm just constantly reloading shit. You shouldn't ever, especially in the character creation cell, like start reloading your character. Whenever you make a new character, you should do it like you should have restarted the game completely and make a new character, and then don't go back in and go back to the start to reload it. Like, for instance, pick a new starting option or something. So the whole set's reflections. I don't know. I think it uses like a bad cube map or something. So I don't know. It might be the whole set, but that's not a high priority for me now. Either way, guys. What's up, Derek? I think I'll end it off here. Good 2.5 hour stream. We had a lot of people watch. Tomorrow, do I have a afternoon stream to count down the 4.0 release? I think maybe I do. Like I said, I don't know exactly when, like what time, but what I'll tell you this is even as we speak, I'm getting ready to pop the new default profile. I'm copying this over. I'm gonna run text gen and stuff. So I need to do this, and then if I make a profile, if I make a trailer, I need to do that, and then that's pretty much it. So I will promise you this. I will try to release it as early as I can, but I can't promise an exact time. So anyway, shadow drop. No, it's not going to be shadow dropped. Have a good night. You're not going to be able to sleep now. You have at least, like best case scenario, like 16 hours from now or something. So you got plenty of time. Get a good night's sleep, everyone. Don't stress about 4.0 releasing like within the next hour. It's not going to happen. But I'll catch you on the next stream. I'll do a stream. You guys will be notified of a trailer when 4.0 is about to drop. So, and you'll get a ping in the Discord and everything. So make sure to join the Discord.